Camp just ended, we're finishing up now. Starting to get ready and roll into the first game.
You played a lot of games in Hard Rock, but
yeah.
you feel it different around here these days. Like, just how excited are you to be out there for opening day next weekend?
Everything has been a change around here. Everything's been different. So you prepare for the season to be different, and you got so much high expectations. And we just decided to be, in front of our fans, playing at our home stadium for our first game.
Can you talk about your comfort level playing at that star position? I know it's a new position within the defense.
Yeah, it's kind of the same in many different ways, just a couple tweaks and different techniques in certain areas and certain things, and it's coming along well. We all work together. All the guys work together. We help each other in practice. The coaches, they pushing us. They stand on top of us, never letting us get too comfortable. So, we're just pushing every day. I'm learning from the guys around me, the young guy, Jaden, even including TC. A couple guys that play the star position. We all get together. We learn with each other and how we can use each other's techniques to work in the system.
Can you give us a good story about Kevin Steele, just what he's like as a coordinator? Take us into the room.
He's very old school, been around the game for a long time, so sometimes when he talk about certain things, he be talking about the 90s and all sorts of things he's been through, players, coaches, and he's a funny guy, I'm going to say that. Cracks a lot of jokes, but yeah, he's like very, southern guy and helps us in so many ways, prepare us, and like I said, he old school, so that's the most I can really say about him.
His defense, do you think everybody's completely adjusted to it, like everybody's got it down pat now?
Yeah, like I said, we never get too comfortable. And he, like I said, he's been coaching for a long time, so his playbook is, big in so many ways. And he's been around different coaches, and he learned different things along the way. He's been at different levels. So his defense, everybody getting it, everybody coming along, and it's coming out well. He got a nice defense.
It seems like on that defensive side of the ball, you got a mix of the old, you got him, you got Charlie Strong, who's another old school guy, you got Jamal. Is it kind of like a dynamic like that where you got some old school guys and then some younger guys?
Yeah, you can say that. And then you got guys like Coach JT, Coach DVD, and then you got Coach Ed, so like I say, it's a mixture of everything.
Would you say, given that you're more of a veteran within the defensive backs, would you say you've taken on a veteran role of sorts? What's not a veteran, leadership role?
Leadership. I mean, yeah, I guess you can say, I'm always here. I'm always helping the younger guys, always giving them advice, especially the freshmen, because I remember when I was a freshman how hard it was and certain things, even the outside life about being in school, you got to go to class and study hall and those things like that. So I say, yeah, I help the guys, and I've been here 5 years now, so I got a lot I've been through that I can tell them and pass on to them, so they can pass on to the next guys when they reach my age.
Gil, what are you telling the freshmen about that first game? Like, how can you help them a little bit with Hard Rock and the whole bit, the atmosphere?
They're gonna have butterflies. On your first game, you always jittery at the next level. So, what I just tell them, just think about when you was a kid. You just wanted to play football. Nothing else really mattered. You just wanted to go out there and play. And always remember where you come from. And I always tell them, just go back to your training. When you get out there, you're kind of nervous. You might think you need to do more than you have to. But if you just do your job and do everything right, it's all going to come in place for you.
Do you guys get butterflies too, even the veterans?
I say everybody. I think everybody that play ball, everybody got, everybody got a little, when you get to the stadium, you see the crowd, you see everything that's going on. It's just a moment you soaking in, and you just always remember how thankful and blessed you are just to be there. So I say most people do.
Last question for Gilbert from Luke. You mentioned some of the younger guys. Who are some of those younger players in the defensive back group who have stood out?
Pretty much all. You got Marquis, got Chris Graves, Malik stepped up big time in this camp. Jaden, like I said, man, all the young guys, man, they here to learn. They being there sometimes by themselves, watching extra film, getting extra work out to practice. Like, all they know is work, and that's all they need to know. Just keep working, and everything gonna fall in place.
Thanks, GB.
Yeah.